trying to do. They are trying to rewrite history.
No, they're not. They're just making a fucking video game, dude. Hey, what's up? How you doing? It's TJX Putin back with another video. And bro, I have a bone to pick, bro, because like the incessant, tired, just dead horse beaten to mush, just this sentiment of hatred towards Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed Shadows. I've made like 2 videos on the game, but I'm a fan. Like, I'm a huge fan. I love Assassin's Creed. They messed up. They did a lot of stupid stuff. Most people are still going to play it, but the fact that there are these like outrage monkeys who just regurgitate the same exhausted talking points every single day, bro. I remember their channels because I'm calling niggas out, bro. Let me see. Trent Report. This dude is a fucking clown, bro. Oh my goodness. Let's go on his YouTube. 5 hours ago, Japanese historian roasts Ubisoft over Assassin's Creed Shadows and Yasuke. Probably not true. I'm just gonna keep it 100 because they keep trying to pretend that Japan's government cares when they don't give a shit. They have way bigger fish to fry than a fucking video game, bro. I'll click on that video in a second. In the last 2 weeks, let's count how many Assassin's Creed Shadows videos he's made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, brother. 10. In the last 2 weeks, this nigga has made 10 videos slandering Ubisoft, Yasuke, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Are you not bored, bro? Are you dead ass? Are you not bored? Like, what is wrong with you? You just keep regurgitating, parroting the same shit. Oh my god, it's AI! Woke mind virus! Defeat the woke mind virus! We're sick of... You know what's crazy? For somebody that is in a group, like, that subjects himself to a group of people that loves calling everybody snowflakes, you are pretty easily offended, brother. Gonna keep it 100. On top of that, don't even get me started on Star Wars Outlaws. If you don't want to play the game, just don't play it. If you think the game looks bad, if nobody buys the game, they're going to do something different. Because we all know that these corporations only care about money. They don't care about representation. They don't care. It's because representation was trendy and they hired a bunch of dumb colored hair losers that think that they know what's up. But what happened? They're getting fired from Marvel, from Microsoft, like some of the biggest companies in the world with the biggest, most profitable IPs in all of entertainment are firing these people. It's not working, brother. If you don't like it, just don't play it. But my issue is because you're a little outbreak monkey loser and you want to build your channel, so you just pick a spicy subject and you just milk the shit out of it. And I'm unsubscribing from you for one, but I'm just really sick of seeing it in my on my YouTube homepage constantly. Who's another one? Yellow Flash. I know he's a big one. He has a really big channel. It's just outrage monkey nonsense. 3 days ago, Ubisoft facing new lawsuit over Assassin's Creed Shadows stolen art. They're literally not, though. They're literally not. Dread Roberts. This dude also. I'll give it to you. These are really good thumbnails. They're all the same, but I mess with the vision. I'm not gonna lie. However, first of all, Star Wars Outlaws looks like a fun game. It really does. The only thing that people are complaining about it is because the main character is not attractive. I really, really don't care. You might care. Other people might care. But shitting on this game because of that is actually insane. Let's see. Just shitting on Star Wars Outlaws. 2 back to back. The Bungie, okay, I understand that. Bungie is toast. Ubisoft and Lockley caught in Yasuke lie. Oh my gosh. Japan obliterates Ubisoft apology. Ubisoft begs Japan for forgiveness. Admits Yasuke was a lie. Just these salacious clickbait ass titles, bro. Like, what are we even talking about? For what purpose? Your 4, 8, 12. Your last 12 videos, except for this Microsoft one, is just shitting on Ubisoft. Is it rage bait? Is hatred fun? Like, you don't think that these developers are already getting, you don't think their jobs are already in jeopardy? Like, you don't think they've gone through enough? Like, what is wrong with you? But you don't give a fuck, right? You just want to build your channel. You just want more subs. You just want more views. You just want more watch time. It's, oh my gosh, bro, it's pathetic. This girl too. Like, I'm not even mad at her. Like get your bag. But oh my gosh, 2 days ago, more. Let's see. I like the fact that he still has things to say is just bizarre. But you know what? Let's give it a shot. I'm gonna click on this video.
A Japanese historian has weighed in on whether or not Yasuke is a samurai as he is depicted in Assassin's Creed Shadows, and he thinks he is not. He finds what Ubisoft is doing is insulting to Japanese culture as well.
What you need to do is take your ass to Best Buy with all these Assassin's Creed videos that you've been milking, and you need to get a new camera that can go above 480p is what you need to do.
Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at the Trent Report. Wrote this up over at thatparkplace.com. And Japanese historian Yuichi
Is it me?
shared his thoughts in an interview.
Your videos only go up to 720p, bro. This nigga is making videos off a Chromebook.
Translations via DeepL, but Goza is a faculty member of the International Research Center for Japanese Studies, focusing on Japanese medieval history, and he is specifically the author of What is a Samurai? And he was asked this question by
like, what does this video even exist for? Well, like, dead ass. Explain it to me. I'm gonna tag yo lame ass in the description. So explain to me, please articulate why this video needed to be made, because you don't actually care, because you don't like this whole historical accuracy shit. You're an American white man. You could care less about maintaining the authenticity of Japanese representation in entertainment. That's not what you're worried about. It's because it's Ubisoft, and it's because you want views. And you know what? If he would just say that, like, if all these people would just say that, hey, I don't actually give a shit about this, but I like hating on things, and I want views, and I'm gonna rage bait. I would respect it. I'd be like, you know what? It's out in the open. They're not doing nothing on the unders. People gonna watch it. People gonna watch it. Whatever. But what you do is you hide it. You mask it with pretending that you care. You didn't care with Dynasty Warriors. You didn't care with any other video game. You know what? Let me fact check that. Let me go on this. Let me go to before anything with Assassin's Creed Shadows related came up. Let's go way back and see if that's just his whole thing. Okay, 3 months ago. Star Wars Outlaws lead writer goes into hiding as a story trailer gets roasted. I'm just. Let me make sure I got the facts, bro. I'm not speaking out of turn. Okay, not really. Not really. Nah, you just critique things in pop culture. That's what you do. So you don't care about this game. But at least going off of your channel history, you're not really a gamer. You just anything remotely woke, anything, oh my gosh, woke mind virus, oh my gosh, snowflakes, oh my gosh. Everybody else is snowflakes, right? Everybody else is snowflakes? Am I missing something? Or are these just a bunch of videos of you being offended at things that don't matter? Crazy, isn't it? Isn't it crazy? Seems like we found a resident snowflake. Because to have 560 videos of getting offended by shit, you know? See, you seem pretty fragile. You don't care about Japanese history. You don't care about the preservation of its authenticity.
A Japanese
You want to talk about popular things that are happening to get more eyes on your channel. If you're gonna get more eyes on your channel, brother, I highly suggest that you make the horrendous bitrate not hurt eyes.
A sword in a house, indicating that he treated him as a samurai. However, this is something that only appears in this biography among the dozens of manuscripts of the Nobunaga Chronicle, and we cannot deny the possibility that it was added later when the manuscript was transcribed. He continues saying, also, even if he was a samurai, he may have been a formality.
Even if he was a samurai! Bro, do you have kids? Like, what are you doing with your life? This is so inauthentic. Like, you don't care. If you've played every Assassin's Creed game and like beaten it, I would actually be shocked. I wouldn't believe you if you said that you did. Like, what are you doing? And you know what's hilarious is that every single video that I've clicked on from this dude, that Park Place is the only source he gets any of his information from, except for when he's just shitting on IGN or Kotaku.
Example, in the Edo period, feudal lords who were fond of sumo had their own personal wrestlers. Formerly, they were treated as vassals or samurai and allowed to wear a sword, but even if a war broke out, it was not expected.
Like, bro,
that the feudal lord
literally nobody cares. Yasuke has been a samurai in different video games. He got his own anime. You didn't care then. You did not care about the Yasuke anime, did you? I promise you, you didn't. I'm gonna Google. Hold on. How many video games has Yasuke been in? Let's see. Okay. Yasuke, a young man from Mozambique taken to Japan as a slave but freed and hired as a samurai by Nobunaga Oda, the first known foreign-born samurai in history. Let's see. Games depicting Yasuke. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Samurai Warriors 5, Neo, Monster Strike, Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence, Nobunaga no Yaobo Howden. I don't know what these are, but I do know what these are. And I'd bet a lot that you didn't know that Yasuke was in Samurai Warriors 5 and in Neo. Do you know what? Just out of curiosity, let's pick Neo, because I know that that's a more popular game. I've never even heard of Samurai Warriors. Who was Yasuke in Neo? Yasuke, known in game as the Obsidian Samurai, arrived in Japan as a slave years prior to the events in Neo, when Nobunaga found him and took him as a vassal. Grateful to Nobunaga, Yasuke despaired that he could not save his lord at Honnoji. Obsidian Samurai. So in Neo, a popular game that a lot of people have heard of, Neo, Yasuke is the samurai. He's given the title of that. So let's stop pretending that you care about Japanese history or historians or the facts of it. Just admit that all you want to do is join a culture war to get more eyes on your channel. Can we do that? We can? Alright, bet. You know what? Let's see. 7 minutes in. What is he talking about?
Become a diplomatic issue if the game is put out in a way that hurts the pride of people in other countries. So he then used Shogun, the FX series that just came out earlier this year, as an example that contrasts to Assassin's Creed Shadows. So he says this: as a contrasting example, I would like to cite the American drama Shogun, remade with Hiroyuki Sanada in the lead role. The main character is modeled on Tokugawa Ieyasu, although his name has been changed. The events leading up to the Battle of Sekigahara have been altered considerably, and the historical background, including
there's no background music, there's no production value,
and repulsed, but gradually becomes impressed by the proud way of life of the Japanese censoring them. So I think it's clear that Goza does not believe that Ubisoft and their game Assassin's Creed Shadows has been respectful of Japanese history and culture.
You literally don't care, and neither does Japan. Japan's yen is worthless right now. They don't care about nothing that you're talking about. They have bigger fish to fry than an absence of proper Japanese historically accurate representation. Mind you, this video is not in defense of Ubisoft, because they are scummy. They nickel and dime you. They take your games away. They delist stuff. They don't listen to their community. They've made a plethora of really bad decisions with Assassin's Creed, which is my favorite gaming franchise of all time. They're not absent of fault. The apology was dumb. The Zoro sword thing was dumb. Using the Sekigahara Rifle Association flag was dumb. The cherry blossom thing was dumb. The candles, the shrines, the incense, the everything. They've done really stupid stuff, even pertaining to this game. But, bro, if the game drops and it's phenomenal, this is all a non-issue. And you don't understand how detached normal people are from all the bullshit that he's even talking about. Like, normal people do not care. They're not watching these YouTube videos. They could care less about the woke mind virus and whatever. Assassin's Creed fans love Assassin's Creed, and they're going to play regardless. Trust me. So you're wasting your breath. You're wasting your energy, and you're being disingenuous also. Extremely
and it's not hard to figure out why.
Disingenuous. What else are you even talking about?
And not an actual Japanese samurai.
Play Ghost of Tsushima, bro.
Samurai, which is what they usually do. They usually give you.
But they didn't this time.
Like all of their games, except for this.
Let it go, bro. You don't care.
Ezio Auditore does not exist. He is a fictional creation.
Okay, then why does Yasuke exist in Neo? Why'd they pick him? Why'd they pick him as a character in the game? Why'd they do that? Why didn't they just use some other Japanese guy? Bro, like, what are we talking about?
They chose Yasuke, and this is the garbage excuse that they're providing as to why they did it. It's insulting. And he continues saying, we thought that starting with
They can because they wanted to. Because they can. They did it because they can. Because they are in control of the brand. Because they can make the decisions that they want to make. That's why they did it. I don't care. I just want to play a fun game. You don't care.
Samurai samurai already in Japanese society would make for a very interesting and intriguing character who has also concepts that we don't necessarily know about, and it would arouse our interest in what happened to him. Starting as a character who is already rooted in history, we will be starting to find out something happens around him, which tickles our curiosity. Again, all of this stuff you could have done with an actual Japanese samurai instead of Yasuke. Again, just none of it makes any sense. It's all just lies to justify their DEI agenda. So, good on Goza calling this stuff out, addressing this stuff, defending his culture, his people, and his society, defending the history of Japan from these vandals, these Ubisoft vandals who are trying to rewrite it. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. They are trying to rewrite history.
No, they're not. They're just making a fucking video game, dude. Alright, you know what? I think I cracked the code, man. I think I know what the root of the issue is. Is people are so invested in fiction that they don't, like, they start to live vicariously through these characters that don't exist. But when you take care of your body, when you groom yourself well, you have upkeep, when you have confidence, when you are your own person, when you know who you are, you're totally fine being who you are. You don't need to identify yourself with fictional characters to feel something. And I think this dude and the grifters also, although we know why they're doing the things that they're doing, it also comes from a place, I think, of extreme consumerism and of idolizing. It's kind of sinful almost, but idolizing these characters and trying to, like, live as them, or your love for these characters makes you just, like, not give a damn about you. Like, you stop trying to become something because you love media so much, because you love Dragon Ball so much, because you love Marvel so much, because you love the X-Men, whatever, Final Fantasy, doesn't matter what IP it is. But when people get so attached to those things, it's like they lose so much sense of reality. Like, this isn't real life, dude. This is just video game entertainment journalism. And to go so hard against it to the point where you're literally saying nothing of substance and you're just reading a bias publication in this echo chamber of confirmation bias that you exist in, and then to just throw it up out on the internet while also just regurgitating all of the talking points of the last 15 people that just made a video about it. I don't know, bro. People are weird. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to video games pretty soon. So if you like the video, like it, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Instagram, all that stuff. Yeah, appreciate it. Deuces.